Hi, I'm Pete Carasone, president of VisionAST. Let's face it, we all see plenty of products and services from the outside. How about one built from the inside by professionals in the industry? Every day, we see pressures on our gross profits. That's why I'd like to introduce you to VisionAST, designed and built for you to maximize every sales opportunity. But don't take my word for it. Watch the following testimonials. Thank you.
When I needed to get this information off my DMS, which every DMS system seems to have, it's just that it has more information than we need up here on the firing line. So I would go through the DMS, pull the months or days or a couple of days deals, and I would simply go through every one of them, all the information that you don't need, add, subtract, take out what I didn't need to come up with what I get right now at the stroke of a button. VisionAST does all the work for me.
It answers that question, the age-old question of how are we doing and where are we at, that anybody in my position is going to get on a daily basis from upper management or the owner. Everything's right in front of me. I can see who's doing a great job, who's struggling, where we are during the month, as far as what our goals are. And what we need to do to attain those goals, and it helps me identify, our strong performers, our weak performers, instead of having to wait for, a doc to be printed out or, somebody to access the information and get it back to me. It's something that, I can look at even from home on my phone, because we all know we work, too much and too long hours.
It's the only product web-based that I can find and track my numbers on an instant basis, to track penetration levels, to track accessory sales, to see where I'm light, where if I'm heavy into reserve, or if we're just doing a lot of cash deals, maybe I'm not owing enough of these people up front to convert them to finance deals. Maybe I'm not seeing these people. So if we have 30% cash deals go out the door, and I know I didn't see 30% of those people, or I have 30% of our customers until delivery, then I didn't get an opportunity to make the dealership finance income on the back end.
It makes things a lot easier to cross-reference. In other words, I have the information that's coming from the DMS system and Visions, and since Visions actually pulls it from a different part of the DMS, not from the accounting part, it makes it a lot easier to cross-reference and find any mistakes if there are any, and just get the month closed out a lot easier.
Again, I think from the standpoint of it's a coaching tool. You can use it. It's the it's kind of the carrot and the stick, but you can use it as a coaching tool and a learning tool for the salespeople, and a learning tool for managers. See who's working well with who's not working well with who's doing a good job, who's struggling. I think it inherently promotes a team atmosphere.
Actually, I can use it for a lot of different purposes, but for me, one of the best and easiest things is how I can get it to do our payroll. Now, we don't pull our payroll from our DMS system, so I can just pull up every salesperson individually and just make sure that we've got all the information to get payroll done correctly and in a timely manner.
It helps me manage what products I train myself on daily to get better at penetrating. If I'm only selling warranties, or if I'm not selling enough maintenance, that's not an opportunity for the customer to come back into the dealership to become a repeat customer. It affects the culture and the teamwork daily. Everybody can see everybody's numbers. Everybody can see if F&I is a little down on the back end. They say, all right, maybe they'll leave you a little room on a deal because they know they got to help you get going. If I can see a salesperson struggling, maybe they don't have a lot of cars out, and I can look at my logs and say, okay, this guy's had a lot of bad credit deals. He's had a lot of maybe tough ups. I can look and say, all right, I got to get this guy a deal. So, when you're on the phone with the bank and you're looking at your lender summary and, you have this kid has another customer with poor credit, you can say to the bank, hey, we've done a lot of business. I need you to help me out on one.
I have run operations of this size without VisionAST. I can tell you that VisionAST makes it a whole lot easier. I could put a dial-up phone on my desk too, pick it up, turn the dial, and we would all think that was crazy. So at this point, I think it's crazy to run the business without VisionAST. I can't live without it right now.